Hello, Polk County. This is Sherry Hefner with Nonprofit News, bringing you yet another nonprofit news story. Most nonprofit organizations are run by a variety of government grants and private donations. But like any business, nonprofits have to make sure that they stay in budget. And that's why most nonprofits now rely on volunteers to help run their organization. Today we will meet Jackie Meyer, a nonprofit professional who has been in the business for 31 years. Representing a variety of professional experience, Jackie has gotten to know the nonprofit world firsthand. Jackie, why don't you just give us a summary of your experience?
I'd be glad to, and I want to thank you for letting me participate today, Sherry. I started in volunteer management probably 31 years ago when my pastor came back from a big conference in California. It was the time when they were just starting to have volunteer directors, and he asked me to start one in our church to help with our stewardship, and I did. And after that, I just went on to a degree in public relations, journalism, and business. And I then went on to nonprofits, retirement communities, medical centers, and then on to Girl Scout USA.
Good. And like so many in the nonprofit world, Jackie, I understand that you have started to credit volunteers as one of the factors of nonprofit success. Tell me, why are volunteers so important?
They really are important, and I think in today's world, when there are so many cutbacks in budgets, the tangible benefits are so obvious, because you can't afford all of these staff and you need volunteers. However, I like to look past the tangible to the intangible, because I think volunteers have the biggest hearts for people and they care, and when they come in, they add so much. They add their passion, they add their caring, and they have sometimes more time than a staff person does.
Good. And although a lot of nonprofits do recognize the importance of volunteers, many really struggle to recruit, train, and then actually hang on to their volunteers. And I know that you have experienced this firsthand, so what advice do you have to offer for those attempting to recruit and maintain their volunteers?
My advice is to don't struggle to get volunteers, because there are thousands and thousands of people out there who really want to be part of something bigger than themselves. And so as a volunteer director, you need to have that volunteer spirit yourself, and you have to have a vision for what you want to accomplish. And so you go out there and you recruit people one person at the time, one by one by one, and it grows. And you share that vision with each person that you recruit, and then your program starts to snowball, because they start telling other people, and pretty soon you have people calling you and asking you if they can volunteer. When you get the volunteers, you want to provide an environment that helps them to succeed, because they don't want to come and feel like a failure, and they don't want to come and stand around. So you have to figure out what is the very best position to put them in, the one that fits their talents, their personality, the time that they have to give. And once you've figured out just the right job for them, then you need to train them properly, give them the right tools, again, as I said, to succeed. And then you need to thank them in small ways along the way.
In the nonprofit world, volunteers are truly essential, and thanks to volunteer managers like Jackie Meyer, organizations can learn to recruit, train, and maintain their volunteers. And according to Meyer, you can never overestimate the importance of your volunteers. Once again, this is Sherry Hefner with Nonprofit News.